South Korea's ambassador to the U.S. said the recent three-way summit between Seoul, Washington, and Tokyo has forged a remarkably strong foundation for three-way cooperation, a form of partnership stronger than the Quadrilateral Security Dialogue between the U.S., Japan, Australia, and India. Shin Se-byuck reports.
The recent trilateral summit between South Korea, the U.S., and Japan has laid an unprecedentedly strong foundation for three-way cooperation that could foster ties under any circumstances. This is according to South Korean ambassador to the United States, Hyun-dong, speaking in Washington on Thursday. Referring to the Seoul-Washington-Tokyo grouping as a small multilateral consultative body at the highest level, Cho stated that the three-way cooperation is more powerful than other multilateral bodies considered significant by Washington, such as the QUAD and AUKUS. In particular, Cho emphasized that the agreements made during the summit, including the commitment to hold regular summits and ministerial-level meetings, are rare to find in other small multilateral pacts. During their summit at Camp David last Friday, South Korean President Yoon Suk-yeol, U.S. President Joe Biden, and Japanese Prime Minister Fumio Kishida agreed to enhance their trilateral cooperation through a series of measures. These include annual three-way summits, as well as meetings involving defense, foreign affairs, commerce, and treasury ministers. Meanwhile, during the same briefing, South Korea's top diplomat in the U.S. condemned Pyongyang's latest failed attempt to launch a space rocket. North Korea on Thursday went ahead with a second attempt to put a spy satellite into orbit, but it failed due to an error in the emergency blasting system. To mark the recent attempt as a quote-unquote clear violation of United Nations Security Council resolutions, regardless of the outcome. He also called for preparedness to respond to any further provocations from Pyongyang. And following the failed launch, the South Korean ambassador also said South Korea, the U.S., and Japan would collaborate closely to develop a systematic response to North Korean threats, including imposing additional sanctions against the regime. Shin Se-byuck, 아리랑뉴스.